This is the Turf Zone Podcast, your central information and news hub, bringing together professionals from turf associations across multiple states to share things to help you in your business. Brought to you in partnership with our friends at the New England Sports Turf Managers Association. Now, let's get in the zone.
Welcome to the Turf Zone. In this episode, we feature a NESTMA member spotlight on Jason Drummond, head of athletic grounds at Amherst College in Amherst, Massachusetts. Jason studied turfgrass management at University of Massachusetts, Amherst. We asked Jason some questions, and here's what he had to say. How did you get your start in the sports turf industry? I began in golf course maintenance on Cape Cod in high school and eventually worked my way up to superintendent at a course in Northampton, Massachusetts. As our family grew, I switched career paths to sports turf management at Springfield College in Springfield, Massachusetts, where my first assignment was the softball field. There I was able to put my own spin on things, such as making a design on the infield with a chalk liner or painting a logo freehand. Where did you go from there? At Springfield College, they assigned me to the baseball field as well, and eventually the athletic department had me taking care of all the outdoor athletic facilities. As part of the school's athletic construction master plan, all of the fields were to be converted to synthetic turf, which was not of interest to me. When the opportunity presented itself, I secured the position of head of athletic grounds at Amherst College, which allows me to work on 6 natural grass fields and 2 synthetic fields. Who helped you the most when you first started out in the sports turf industry? My cousin, Steve Guise, a former STMA president. Steve has assisted in the construction of some of the biggest professional athletic fields in the country and was track superintendent at Santa Anita Racetrack in California. I also admire the work of Ron DeBose of Wilbraham Parks and Recreation. My kids have played on the Wilbraham fields many times, and they are always in fantastic shape. Brett Gallanter at Deerfield Academy is another professional I looked up to. His campus and athletic fields are some of the nicest I've ever seen, and Brett's turf knowledge and background are stellar. What's the best business advice you've ever received? From my parents. Treat people the way you want to be treated, plain and simple. What's your favorite thing about your current position and responsibilities? I really enjoy working outdoors and getting my hands dirty. And although I don't have one favorite thing, it's nice to work every day with people you enjoy. Depending on the season, the crew and I often spend more time together than with our families. Is there a recent project you've been able to complete? During COVID, the focus of our work shifted. College grounds and athletic grounds staff joined forces. It was all hands on deck in order to support the students and the college. What is the next game changer you see on the horizon for the sports turf industry? I see 2 big game changers, phrase mowing and synthetic and natural grass hybrid. At Amherst, we plan to start phrase mowing the softball field to reduce the amount of organic matter and provide a new seed bed to establish a better rye KVG outfield. I'd like to incorporate this practice into my long-term plan. Regarding hybrid grass, it is only going to get better. Spring sports start in February, so having a small amount of synthetic to get through the beginning of the season until the natural grass begins to kick in would be ideal. What is your favorite or most useful equipment? 3 things. My ride-on paint sprayer is a big time saver. My Z sprayer spreader is just right for all of my fields, and I like that I can see and control the amount of product I'm putting down. My Toro Sidewinder provides a great cut and a great stripe. Favorite product? Streamliner and Sweet Spot Tamp. The Streamliner always puts down a consistently precise chalk line and is far superior compared to any other liners I've used. With the Sweet Spot Tamp, I don't have to worry about my hands vibrating every time I use it, and the force it provides to make the clay nice and level is fantastic. These little things can make so much difference in the outcome of your fields. What advice would you share with people starting out in sports turf management today? It's not what you know, but who you know. Your resume might get you that interview, but the interviewer is looking for peace of mind, so they will begin to ask around to their friends, colleagues, and salespeople in the industry. If those individuals know you, they will give you the backing you need to get that job. Take pride in what you do. It doesn't matter if you're replacing an irrigation head or striping a field, things seem to always get back to you. You might as well do it right the first time. Can you share a bit about your family life and what you enjoy doing in your free time? My wife Tammy and I have been married for 25 years and have two beautiful daughters, Rachel and Amber. In our spare time, we try to get away to either Ogunquit, Maine, or Brewster, Massachusetts, where I'm originally from. We hope to travel to Scotland and the UK next summer. My wife loves tennis, so we'll be planning our trip around the Wimbledon Tennis Championships. I'm hoping that NESTMA board member Ian Lacey can set me up with some of his contacts and a behind-the-scenes tour of Wimbledon, along with Wembley Stadium. While my family is excited to see some good tennis and possibly a soccer match, I'm most interested in the turf. What have you enjoyed most and find most beneficial about being a NESTMA member? I really enjoy the seminars and gatherings at different facilities. We're always learning, so it's nice to get together, share ideas, and ask questions. I also enjoyed the webinars this year, as it's always nice to get different viewpoints in all aspects of the sports turf industry. Don't miss an episode. Subscribe at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can also visit us at theturfzone.com.
You've been listening to The Turf Zone. For more episodes of The Turf Zone, visit theturfzone.com and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app.